What's up, everybody? Tarris Horton here for Ask Tarris Horton. Here's this week's top 10 Facebook post of the week. Number 10 comes from my dude Tory Cordell. To build or not to build. Trump said it'd be a good time to shut down the government if he doesn't receive the $5 million he wants for the wall. Well, let's think of things on a logical level. Carrie Martin says, President Trump's temporary close down of the southern borders to stop advancement of the caravan. As an American, I approve this decision. On the other side, Anthony Crawford says, anybody who can walk 3 grueling months with a child to escape violence and want a better life can live next to me any damn time. Families belong together. That makes more sense to me than the other side. Why not? We just open it up, keep the families together. Number 9 comes from Levi Jones, the racist nightmare. Here we have Susan, who gained her claim to fame for calling the cops on the young black people having a picnic in the park. She has a picture of Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, and Colin Kaepernick all smiling. This was her worst nightmare, waking up and not having her cell phone next to her so she can call the cops. I put this meme in here of her calling the police on the people in a Soul Train line. Black people deserve to have fun too. Number 8 goes to Anita Austin, called If Money Could Talk. My money be like, what are you trying to do? In my lifetime, shopping has changed. I remember back whenever you would get a Sears catalog and your mom would say, here, look through this thing and pick out what you want. And it was a really big deal if you got to go to the actual Sears store downtown. Fast forward to the late 80s and 90s, they had the mall. So you can go shopping and get everything that you need. Nowadays, and the Sears are closing down in the mall, you do all your shopping online. You can get anything you want on Amazon. You don't even have to have your credit card anymore. All you have to do is press a button, they have your information saved, and boom, zam, you got packages being delivered to your front door. We all know someone who looks like this, who has an Amazon addiction. You might want to check yourself. Number 7, Cheryl D Miller says, just because I don't call you out on something doesn't mean I don't know about it. Don't mistake my silence for stupidity. That is so true. You just can't get on somebody's level and argue with them. That just brings you down. Don't ever mistake my silence for ignorance, my calmness for acceptance, and my kindness for weakness. It takes more energy to be nice than not. Number 6 comes from Sleep the Fraternity, called Choose Wisely. Hey lady, your husband and your father are arguing. Your husband says, go get the car. Your father says, sit down. What's your next move? For ladies, on the ladies' perspective, I don't know, and I will be curious to understand and to know how you feel. So if you have an answer, comment below. There's a comment section. Use it. Number 5 comes from Michelle San Antonio, called Just Can't Do It. Look, I'm sorry. I simply don't meet the minimum height requirement to ride your emotional roller coaster of bullshit. 4 years ago, I developed this thing called the zero tolerance policy for bullshit. If I see someone coming at me with some bullshit, or feel some kind of bullshit, or sense some kind of bullshit, I can go the opposite way. For example, if someone's coming to me and dumping on me more problems, and if I have something going on, they're not willing to listen and reciprocate, I simply tell them, you're violating my policy of zero tolerance for bullshit. If someone you're happy for all the time, and then something good in your life comes along, and they're not happy for you, that qualifies for you to say, look, you violated my zero tolerance policy for bullshit. If someone is treating you like you don't deserve to be treated, cut them off. No time in life to deal with someone's bullshit, especially when it's dump. Get them out of your life. There's a whole better life out there for you to live, and it's called drama free. Number 4 comes from my dude Mike Segal, and it's called Get Real This Christmas. But dad, all the other kids leave milk and cookies for him. Trust me, son, on this one, I know. It's a picture of a pizza and a beer. I don't lie to my children about Santa Claus. I'm not gonna work hard all year and provide them presents to give credit to some fat white man coming down the chimney. I work for them gifts. If you decide to stop lying to them, this will be a perfect segue when they say, why not milk and cookies, dad? I'm pretty sure Santa Claus would rather have beer and pizza. How do you know, dad? Because everybody else says they want milk and cookies. Look, son or daughter, I'm Santa Claus and I want the pizza and beer. Number 3 comes from RebelEats, Miss 187 herself. Got a little sprinkles for you right there. A lot of black women are single because they're in a relationship with their sons. But I'm gonna take the black out of it. Let's just say a lot of women are single because they're in a relationship with their son. And what happens happens whenever you develop a relationship with your son after you done ran off the father for being bitchy all the time. You start treating the son like you should have treated the father in the first place to keep him around. As the son gets older and then you want to start having a male friend, which creates what I call the baby boy moment. Melvin comes over to visit you. Jody gets upset and tries to step in. Jody tries to get bad with Melvin, and Melvin puts him in a headlock and licks him on his forehead. You don't want to raise a child like Jody to get licked on the forehead. Think about how you're treating your son. Turn that into how you treat your man, and you might keep a man around for a while. Number 2 goes to Bonnie Myers, called The Real Sabbath. University refuses to let Chick-fil-A on campus due to anti-LGBT corporate values. Congratulations to that university. Shame on you, Chick-fil-A, for your hypocritical ways. Let me explain. Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays, right? But they run advertisements and commercials on Sunday. And there's nothing worse than hearing an advertisement for Chick-fil-A and be like, oh yeah, I'd like to have me one of them crispy chicken sandwiches. And they're closed on Sunday because they want to give time for their family to worship. They choose to be closed on Sundays, recognizing the Sabbath according to Luke chapter 23, verse 56. But you're wrong. The Sabbath is supposed to be recognized on a Saturday, so you really should be closed on Saturday. But it was changed by the Catholic faith to change more of the pagans into Christianity and saying, hey, not along with Christmas we'll give you, we'll make Sabbath a Sunday instead of a Saturday. Come on and join the Christian faith. Chick-fil-A, you are no better than worshiping the Sabbath on the wrong day than anyone in the LGBT community. You're going to hell. If they're going to hell, the condemnation you put on them is the same condemnation that's going to be put on you. Can I get an amen? Number 1 comes from Brandon Perry, and it's called Unbelievable. I want to play with her hair while she sleeps, but it's on the dresser. And honestly, women, who told you to do this to your hair? Because let's get real. I'm going to get really real with you. If you meet a guy out, do you think that he's going to be thinking about what kind of hair you have on your head? Be real. Just be yourself. And on the flip side, dudes, if they can do it, they fly hair in from India, they get hair from horses. So if the women can do it, they want to catfish you on the hairdo game, you can do the same thing. Check this out. They've got this new product where you can put the wig onto your hair, have it glued in, look perfectly natural like it's your hair. You can pull the catfish on them. They get home with you, just pull your hair off and go put that shit on the dresser. See how they like that. Hope you enjoyed this week's top 10 Facebook post of the week. Like I always say in the disclaimer, if you do not want me to use your name, your likeness, your pictures, your photos, whatever, delete me. Till then, see you next week and peace.